Today, we're diving into one of the most chilling and controversial stories of possession and exorcism, the true story behind the exorcism of Emily Rose. Buckle up, because this tale will send shivers down your spine. Our story begins in the early 1970s, in a small town in Germany. A young woman who would later become known as Emily Rose in popular culture. Meet Anneliese Michel. Anneliese was raised in a strict Catholic household, and like many of us, she faced the typical struggles of adolescence. But as she approached her teenage years, things took a dark turn. In 1973, Anneliese began experiencing disturbing symptoms. She would often fall into trances, hear voices, and experience intense anxiety. Doctors initially diagnosed her with epilepsy, but as her condition worsened, it became evident that something more sinister was at play. Despite medication, Anneliese's situation continued to deteriorate. She started to believe she was possessed. She would see demonic faces, and her behavior became increasingly erratic. In her mind, she was battling evil forces. In 1975, after witnessing her distress, her family turned to the church for help. Two priests, Father Arnold Rentz and Father Walter M., were called in to perform an exorcism. They documented the sessions, which would last for hours and become increasingly intense. Anneliese displayed extraordinary strength, often speaking in guttural tones, claiming to be tormented by demons. The priests believed that Anneliese was possessed by multiple demons, including those of Judas Iscariot and Nero. They conducted over 67 exorcism sessions, each more harrowing than the last. During these sessions, Anneliese would scream, convulse, and even resist the priests. Yet despite their efforts, she showed no signs of improvement. As her physical health declined, she refused to eat and lost a significant amount of weight. Her family faced a critical decision. In 1976, Anneliese tragically passed away at just 23 years old. Weighing only 68 pounds, her death raised numerous questions about the limits of faith and the boundaries of medicine. The aftermath was a media frenzy. Anneliese's parents and the priests were charged with negligent homicide. During the trial, the debate raged on. Was Anneliese truly possessed, or did her family and the priests fail to seek appropriate medical help? The courtroom became a battleground for science versus faith. The defense argued that Anneliese's suffering was real and that the exorcisms were her only hope. Meanwhile, the prosecution claimed that the family's refusal to seek medical assistance was what ultimately led to her death. In the end, the priests were found guilty of negligent homicide, but they received only suspended sentences. Anneliese's story didn't end there. It inspired the 2005 film The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which brought her tragic tale to a wider audience. The movie blurs the lines between horror and courtroom drama, showcasing the battle between faith and reason that defined her life and death. Today, Anneliese Michel's story remains a haunting reminder of the complexities surrounding mental health, faith, and the human experience. Whether you believe in possession or see it as a tragic case of untreated mental illness, one thing is clear: her legacy endures, sparking debates and chilling stories for generations to come. Thanks for joining me on this eerie journey into the life and death of Anneliese Michel. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more haunting tales. What do you think? Was Anneliese possessed, or was it a tragic case of mental illness? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay spooky.